this video recording is for Kim Snyder. I want to show her some things in the e-commerce or the WP eStore plugin that I've installed for products and services and things like that. WP eStore is located right here on the dashboard, and I'm going to just run right into right now manage products. So if you want to click there so that you can see the existing products that you already have set up, which are just the workshops that you've been running recently. The two most recent right now is the workshop registration in-house, and that's for $20, and also the teleconference, which is also $20. Alright, just wanted to show you that if you want to be able to change the available copies, what you do is you'll just go right into the actual product itself and set that. If you'll notice here, you have the product name, the amount, and under additional product details you can add things like a bigger description under product description, which we don't necessarily have to do that for this particular product. One of the things that you'll look at specifically to ever change anything when it comes to workshops is under inventory control, and you just click and drop down and you can able to change that, and I believe you wanted that up to 14, so I'm going to go ahead and type 14 in there, and you'll see that you already have 2 sales from this, and that was when one person registered and bought 2 seats at the workshop. So alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to 14, and then at the bottom is where you can make save any changes by hitting Save Product. Okay, you'll notice that this product ID is what makes up the product, so that number is important whenever you're setting these up on a web page. And now that we've kind of looked at the product itself and kind of how it's set up, a lot of these things you may or may not use. It just depends on if it's a download or there's specific things that you want to communicate to the purchaser. One of those being under autoresponder settings, or excuse me, nope, product specific instructions for buyer. Down here is where it has the specific instructions to the purchasers, the person that purchased. That's all typed up down here in this section. So this is what they'll receive once they've hit the pay button. They will receive an email with all of this information in it. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is just show you how it is set up on the workshop page. So if I go over to Pages, and Current Workshops right here at the top, I'm going to click on Edit. And in this page you will see, once the text comes up, it does seem to be taking a little bit longer than usual. That may just be the speed of the server right now. Here we are. Okay, so if you'll notice down here under to register for the in-house workshop, there is a little short code. Well, this is what you'll use to apply a product that has been set up in your product section of the WP eStore down here under Manage Products or Add and Edit Products. Okay, and how that will look, and I'll just give you an view of this page, how that looks once you've added a short code, and at the very end of the short code is the product ID number. So when I'm looking back here, at the end here, this is 3 and this is 4. So depending on the product ID you want to show displayed, then that's the number you'll place in here. But this, alright, so when we go to the workshop page, you'll see, so we scroll down here, this is what comes up. There's a little thumbnail image here that was placed inside of the product when I set it up. The same goes with this little pay button. I added that in as custom so that whenever it came out, when you added it to the web page, it brings this nice little box around. You can identify how many you want to be able to purchase at once. Once you've done that, once you've hit this button right here, it'll go off over to the right, and you'll have a shopping cart set up. If you want to enter a coupon code in, you can. I know there's one that we've used, one called DCON20. You apply, and what happens when you've done that is it brings it down. It lets you know what the discount is and what the new amount is that you'll purchase. So when you do that, you'll check out with PayPal. So you'll click on the PayPal button here. And once that happens, it just takes you over to PayPal where you can log in and continue with your purchase, as you can see. And then, you know, with your login, of course. Okay, so that's how it works when you're looking at a web page and you're purchasing and you're wanting to know how all this works. So that's how that would work for you. Okay, so now if you want to be able to add in somebody that's already purchased separately and they didn't purchase on the website for the workshop and you just want to add their names in, what you'll do is you'll go under WP eStore and you'll see where it says Manage Customers or Add or Edit Customers. I'm going to add Edit. Alright, and then it's going to be the person's first name. I'm going to jump over to the email where you'd sent me the names of the people that have registered. Excuse me. And Sarah Garnham and this email address. So I'm going to just go ahead and just highlight the email address and copy it so I can get that. Sarah Garnham. Just come back over here and type the first name. Email address of the customer. And then I don't necessarily need the address phone, but I do need the purchase products ID. And if I remember correctly, that is supposed to be number 3. Let me just double check though, make sure I get the right one in there. So I want to go back under Manage Products real quick, make sure we got that correct. Yeah, it's the in-house, it's product ID number 3. So I'm going to come back over here, type in 3, and if I want to put the product name, I'm going to do that. I'll just grab it real quick and just highlight it, copy it, paste it. I don't have a transaction ID. I don't have a purchase date, price amount, quantity purchased, coupon code used, none of that. I know that this was 20. I'm just going to put a date in of 10/31. And that was one purchase. Alright, let's see what happens. Save customer. Okay, customer Sarah was created. Alright, so if I go over here to Manage Customers, you'll see we have Sarah in there. And it looks like I should have at least let you know that was paid, so I might be able to go in and see if I can update that real quick. If not, then I'll be sure and put that in the additional ones. Yep, okay. Price paid 20, payment status, I'm going to set it to paid, and that way I know they've already paid. If they haven't, then we would just leave that blank or pending or unpaid. Okay. Alright, now that we know that, I want to see if that particular product now has a different number of, okay, I see sales count 2, it didn't automatically change that in here, so I may see if there's some way to rectify that. If not, then you can manually go in and update this number of sales by going back under your inventory control and then just changing that to a 3 like this and hit save. Alright, so that's how you add a customer in that's paid outside of purchasing online on the website. Kim, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to know anything further that I've covered in the e-commerce WP eStore plugin. Thank you very much.